Good morning, good morning, good morning. So it's day 37. Getting through them. So stayed at a wonderful Trail Angels house yesterday at kilometre 530. So stayed with my friends the previous night, went to church with them and then hung out with them in the afternoon, and they dropped me off to the Trail Angels house at 5:30. So today is a walk day, going to Puhoi today, getting ready for kayaking tomorrow and then kayaking and then Orewa campsite the next night, so tomorrow night. And then basically after that it's dropping into Auckland. So a big milestone, pretty much done, almost done. So should be in Auckland later this week, which is a big thing. Another big achievement is the fact that I've crossed the 500 mark. Yay! 1/6 of the way there. So that's another big achievement, so I'm quite happy about that. Got to drop into Auckland and do a bit of a swap, seas for a new market for my tent. Love my tent, however, just the zippers, the material around the zippers, they're a bit weak now because they've gone for a little bit more of lighter material, always trying to be lighter and better, but I think this version might have been a bit too much. Read online that quite a few people are like me, having a bit of trouble, and so I'm going to get that replaced. Need some new trail runners. Just checked them this morning when I was putting them on. The bottoms are definitely worn down, so the spikes are getting pretty gone in some areas. Explains why I had a few slips going through Dome. Had a little bit of no grip in certain parts of my foot, so I'll need to get some new ones of those. So and then I am contemplating whether or not to then go and get a train from Britomart to Hamilton. I've heard quite a few people do that, and the reason being it's just purely walking along the motorway or next to it, and to me, I've been to Hamilton and through that road, driven it hundreds of times in my life. Being a local Kiwi, I've lived in Auckland a lot. So twice now for lots of years. I've seen Auckland, I know what it's all about. I've visited Auckland so many times. I can't gain anything myself. I'm sure tourists can. But I can't. So contemplating whether or not just to kind of do that bit on the train and see some of the scenery myself from the train. I know it's not what purists would say is the right thing, but at the same time I'm looking at it getting no value in terms of fitness or other things, other than going, yes, I've checked off that I've done every last kilometre of the walk. So that's what's going through my head at the moment. I also want to kind of clock up some distance, so that I can actually get back on track in terms of my time. So we'll see what happens. If anyone's got any comments, feel free to put them down below. Yeah, if anyone knows I'm going to miss anything of significance, please comment too. Yeah, so I'm just walking along the gravel road, and just literally while we've been talking, started climbing up a gravel road hill. I would say got a 50-100 meter climb this morning, and then we're into some track. So I mean 50-100 meter altitude. It's not big, not steep, not like the dome climb a couple of days ago. So it's just a nice walk today. 17 kilometers. Can't remember, to be honest, but that's what I worked it out. So going to knock out 10 to 12 kilometers this morning, and then have some lunch, and then hopefully knock out some more earlier in the afternoon, and then yeah, kind of take the rest of the afternoon easy once I'm at camp, and then get into it tomorrow. I think back into 8 kilometers of kayaking in the morning, and then I've got to time it so that I can go down the beach to Orewa based upon the tide. There's a lot of tide things that you got to take care of at the moment. Yes, the last probably 100k has been pretty much around that tide movement. You've got to, even 200k actually, be mindful of the tides a lot, which is cool. It's a different element I've heard for a lot of the international people, not on the other trails. So yeah, cool. As you can tell, I'm in pretty good spirits. Yeah, absolutely loved catching up with my friends after 19 years. I grew up with Brent in youth group, and we were good mates for a good 10 years there, and yeah, haven't seen him in 19 years, so it was great to see his family and see Nadika, and yeah, just catch up, and it felt like just old times for a moment there, so it was good. Great. So all the best to them, and no, it won't be another 19 years before we catch up again, I promise. Alright, I will switch off now and get into it. See ya.